Hey everyone, and welcome back to BMX News Live, where I forgot to start the background music, and we're here with 40 people in the chat already. Hot day! Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every week, I talk about everything that happened in the previous week in the world of BMX that I think you guys might care about because it's cool, and we celebrate the cool stuff in BMX. With that being said, while we let some people get in here, I have a box to open. This box has something that is really, really exciting for me in it, because I used to love taking pictures with my real camera at like Ray's and wherever I would go ride, but I haven't been able to do it because I stopped using my real camera. And I found something that lets you do that. So I'm opening it right now. So check this out. This, and maybe somebody would be stoked to see this themselves. This is a camera flash that connects directly to your phone and works with your phone. So check this out. While we let everybody get in here, I'm gonna turn it on. It's on. Okay. Flash is on. This is just the coolest thing ever. Here, I can even go like this. I'm gonna turn on my phone screen real quick so you can see my grossness of my setup. So we connect to the flash, successfully connected, controlling whatever. Got it. Pointed at the screen. Okay, come on. We'll zoom in extra. So check this out. Watch this. I'm gonna push the button. Boom! Look at that. How cool is that? It's a camera flash that works with the phone. That is so rad. So I'm really excited to take it to Ray's and use it. This is cool. I bought this. I did not. No one sent me this. I bought it. I'm so pumped about it because I've really liked blind yourself on the stream with the flash. I used to love taking pictures. I feel like I was decent at it, and I just kind of quit because, I didn't use my camera anymore. So let's get into talking about the news. We got almost 60 people in here. Yo, Thailand in the chat. Rod Fountain, hello. What's up? Huck Karinsky was hoping Brant would be dressed up as Cupid today for Valentine's Day. Sorry, no Cupid for me today. Trail photos will be legit. Exactly. I don't have to carry around my full-size camera to use this flash. And this thing is like really, really nice. With that being said, who else is in the chat? Old Fat Guy BMX, Stony, Champion BMX, Doug Tunler, Rex BMX, Old Dirty Dangles, Old Fat Guy BMX, The Intimidator, Kyle McDonald. Shout out to the members in the chat. Rex BMX, Mari Shields was given a membership last week. Bunyan BMX, Jeff Mead, the Karinsky fam, members, longtime members on the channel. Rex BMX is in here. It's now Rex Files. Todd, Ohio MTB, is here. Kevin Zuba is in Ohio, I think, later today, because it's Women's Weekend at Ray's. With that, let's talk about these kids these days will do anything to avoid using a real camera. I'll do anything to avoid carrying a real camera around Ray's in my backpack when I use my phone to film everything. Shoot it, edit it, upload it, all on the phone. I don't do that with normal videos, but I do it. I'm going to be doing that with pictures. And we just had a super chat from none other than Aaron Moravik. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that a lot. Aaron Moravik with $20 super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so holy crap, there's 83 people in here. Hey everybody, I do this every Friday, 10 a.m. First thing to talk about in the news is a highlight thing of the week. So this is like an update from Justin Schwanka, who did Project Spoke, talking about what he's been up to. But there is a thing here that says traveling for Project Spoke 2. So apparently there's going to be a second Project Spoke. Says will be a sequel. Travel to Texas and New Mexico for Project Spoke 2. Much smaller in scope, yet still a long-term endeavor. No spoilers yet, but the wheels are in motion. There you go. So, look forward to that. Figured I'd toss it in here. Next up, we've got videos from this week. We've got Backbone BMX welcoming Kaz Campbell to the team. Solid video here with everything from flying around concrete bowls to doing awesome combos in some big dirt jumps. There's a no foot can to turn down in here that is just beautiful. Perfect. Perfection. How much was that flash thing? So back to this flash thing. This flash brand new costs $1,000. I found it in Chicago for $300. And my buddy Brian, who lives in Chicago, went and picked it up for me. So I'm really lucky that I found it for that price. And this case is going to be really nice. Happy Friday, Thunder Midget. Rod Fountain, how do I contribute? Happy to do super chat. Love what you do. I think you have to, you might not have to do it on a computer. I don't really know how it works on mobile, but there's like a little button beside the chat thing. It's got a little rectangle with a money sign that I see. It says show your support for me. Right? Come on. Show in the chat. Come on. I'm just trying to get this going here. Brian still hasn't come out to ride. What the heck? Yeah, I found it on Marketplace. So right here, this button, right here. Also, the chat's here. Say hi, chat. Kaz Campbell, though, killing it. Riding everything, not just certain things. I just realized this needs to be shrunk. There we go. And waiting on everybody to say hi so that we can move on from this segment. Shout out to Aaron Moravik here with the super chat. And there's another video that we're going to talk about next. Apparently nobody wants to say hi, so I'm just going to go over here. Oh, we got one. Oh my gosh. Bring it back. Bring it over here. 10 gifted members from the Karinsky fam. Hot dang. Karinsky fam. 10 gifted. Thank you. All right, that's enough of a hi for me. We need to talk about the news. Thank you. Congrats to everybody who was just gifted a membership. Dude, this is always live on my poop break. Love it. Too funny. So anyways, we'll keep going here. Profile, Lucas and Nate Hallahan, up to G journals. I haven't yet figured out what that stands for yet or means. Maybe someone can make me feel dumb, but this is from their time in New Zealand. So they're in New Zealand like last year at some point, and this is a little short video, just a little quick thing here and there. Hashtag poop break. That's funny. Everybody make sure you say thank you to the Karinsky fam if you were gifted a membership. Tunler, Ryan Button, Rod Fountain, Vulgar BMX, Crispy Craig tuning in. Go check out his channel. R. Taylor, Aquarius, Terra Adventures, Jixer, Darkside, Cider, Chris Raymond. Say thanks to the Karinsky fam. And also, all you lurkers, that's one way I get to find out who some people are that watch that don't ever chat. I'm waiting on this to kick in. It's gonna kick in soon though. So moving on from here, we've got Motobunka Yu Yoshida Daruma Street. This is a sweet one. It's definitely setup and spot oriented as far as the riding goes, where it's mainly down to like using the spot for what the spot is and the setup that is there. Like this right here. I mean, that's a cool spot. Down rail to the flat, grinding it, doing a 180. It's like, feels like a little roller coaster type deal. It's pretty cool. So check that one out if that's the type of riding that you're into. We got something for everybody this week. Yo. Kurt Rowell just said, or Champion BMX, let me get this right. Champion BMX just said, less news, more shill for Champion BMX with the $20 super chat. I mean, you basically advertise with me at this point, Kurt. Champion BMX is a mail order BMX website based in Washington, up in the Pacific Northwest. Some people are watching / listening at work and can't really message. Exactly. And when people gift members, I get to find out who some of those people are that I never would have known otherwise, and it's cool. I always appreciate finding out when people are watching. But, oh, that's a good point. Nighttime riding in Japan is a cultural thing, too. Yeah, well, most of their stuff is at night, and it's really just a cool aesthetic. And with the spots that they have out there, their videos are always good. So I talked about the fact that this video was going to go live last Friday. I don't think it came out since... I think it came out after the news was done. But I watched this one. It's Mike Varga, Varganator for Monster Energy. This video is so full of completely insane tricks that some of them I had to rewind and watch again, honestly. He did a regular double flare and an opposite double flare. And it was just like, holy crap. What's up, Tim Oliver? JR Hobbs, don't worry, I'm here. Haha. Brian Lowry, work from home now so I can tune back in more. That's awesome. Appreciates it. If I have to order from the US, it'll be through Champion just because he admits it's a shameless plug. Yeah, everybody else just advertises and makes it seem like that's just what we talk about because we think it's cool, but actually a lot of things are advertisements that you see in the BMX world. This video was sick. I agree. This video was incredible. And if I could give any kind of constructive criticism to this, because I watched this video, then I watched Drew Bezanson versus Joyride 150, then I watched this video again, and obviously the stuff that Drew was doing in this same building is incomparable to anything short of someone else setting up crazy platforms and jumping over entire sections of the skate park. But it's also very clear that, like, it has to have at least been a little bit of inspiration for Varga with videos like this. I mean, he was younger whenever Drew was doing this, so he's probably there watching at some point. If I had any type of constructive criticism, it was just the song for this one didn't quite match the level of the riding or the intensity, whereas, and it didn't have really any like ebb and flow to the speed or intensity to it. But when you watch Joyride versus, or Drew Bezanson versus Joyride, you get that, like, the song, it gets super intense in certain points, and it has this ebb and flow for the different types of things that are happening in it, and it just takes the viewing experience to a whole nother level. And when I was watching this video from Varga, I'm like, oh my God, the riding is as insane as it could possibly get. And the song was okay. It didn't not go with the video, but if it had that, it would have been just, it would have been another level above. And that was nothing really bad to say about the video because it was awesome. It was just, it could have been even further up a notch. Completely amazing, the stuff that Varga's doing, and some of the transfers across the entire skate park in this one, like, or not the entire skate park, but like he did a sort of a 360 to a wall ride, or like an alley-oop 3 to a wall ride across the box jump. It was just really, really sweet. So next we move on to another absolute savage of a rider. Rex says, oh wait, so is Rex Files and Rex BMX, are you the same person? Or did you just change your name back? I know I saw Rex Files in here earlier. I remember watching Drew at the locals when he was still a teen. I'm sure that was incredible to watch. I swear, I've said forever, Drew Bezanson just had the absolute worst luck in terms of injuries and things that happen. I mean, that car accident, just a bummer. Rex Flies, not Files. Damn it. My bad. Old Fat Guy BMX. Champion BMX cured me my athlete's foot and made me taller. 10 out of 10 would recommend. That is hilarious. So, James Pease, aka Jimma, absolutely just incredible rider. He can do everything when it comes to skate parks, street, all of it. Just so good. And I'm not sure who was talking in this one. Rex Files sounds way cooler. Yeah, I think it was like the X-Files thing that was in my head that I thought was a play on words. But I don't know who was narrating this, but they were talking through the whole entire thing, and it didn't seem like it was him, because they were talking about how he just goes and goes and goes and doesn't stop and goes hard all the time and whatever else. But he tried to X-up ride this setup right here, which is so insane. He tried it a couple times, kind of got broke off, but this video is the whole story behind it, and that's why it's called The One That Got Away. And he posted a clip on Instagram and said something along the lines of like, I'll be back for this or whatever else. And you just kind of got to watch it. It's a pretty cool video. So they talk through it, and not much more to it than that. YouTube failed me, didn't give me the notification. That must be why there's only 60 people now. What a bummer. That's okay. YouTube sucks sometimes. Would you say? Champion BMX said, I'm glad we got that figured out for you. You actually were the first videos I watched when I got back into BMX years ago. Motivate me. See? That's awesome. Steve Novak. $1.99 super sticker. We got to count that towards the goal, because YouTube doesn't count those for whatever reason, and I don't know why. So we are currently one away from hitting the goal. That being said, the next video is from Stash BMX called Return to the Concrete, and that is exactly what it is. There's this nice, kind of like an artist statement here, talking about the stuff. Just, you'll have to read it. It's good. And they talked about how they wanted to go back to the concrete, literally, fundamental aspect of street riding and a more solid bond between the local homies. So they traveled around filming and riding all of these really great spots. All of it has the common theme of concrete in it, and it's a great video. So check that out on the Moto Bunka YouTube channel. It will also be linked in the description down below after the live stream is done. Same, I didn't get it either. Yeah, it's kind of dumb. Just know, Kyler, that we do this every Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next up, we've got Austin Bagorio? I don't know. Yo, Steve, you didn't have to do that. Steve just sent another $2, but did it in super chat form. That one, okay. What dance? Happy dance. We hit the goal, even though YouTube doesn't say, because that was number 5 with Steve's super sticker. thank you everybody for the support. All the super chats, all the members, all of the stickers, whatever. Even just being here helps me to keep doing this every Friday the way I have been for, man, it has to be like 6 or more years at this point. Every single Friday. I've only ever missed, I don't know if I've ever missed a Friday. Now that I think about it, I'd have to go back through and check. I'm sure there was some random Friday where I was out of town and couldn't do it at all. But for the most part, even when I'm traveling, I try to do these. And now that we have this community that jumps in here every Friday, I'm going to try and make the ones that I do out of town better. Need to shake that money, make more. You're so funny, Kevin. So, Brant really needs to learn how to crip walk for the celebration dance. Okay. Maybe. Austin Bagorio, close to done. Awesome street-centered video. Lots of great riding in here. And one of the first clips in here was an up rail to crank flip, which I was like, all right, good enough for me to want to talk about. Anybody who's doing an up rail to crank flip in 2024, 2025, hell yeah in my book. So check this one out from someone you may not have heard of before. It's from his new Massachusetts scene video. So this is his section from what I'm assuming is a larger video. So there's that. Kyler says, are you going to be at Nowhere in April for the freestyle event? Also will be there. Where did I put that thing at? I lost it. Can you bring me that water bottle? Oh. Can you bring me that water bottle from the counter? Anyways. Full video for Cornhucket. Yes, there will be. I've been editing the individual sections lately, so I gotta get those out, and then Cornhucket the movie will come out. I've had so much stuff that I've got to work through that it's just been insane. So yeah, check out Austin Bagorio. Thank you. Austin Bagorio from his Massachusetts scene video. Yo, holy hell, what is happening? Steve Novak just sent another 2. And Todd from Ray's Ohio MTB just sent $2 saying, I want to see the cripple walk. Well, all you got to do is go to Ray's when Travis is going to be there and watch him walk. Oh, shoot. I'm going to have to look up what crip walk even is. I don't even know what that means. All I know is I saw all these headlines saying Serena Williams does crip walk after something, whatever. And then the memes with her husband. I don't know, man. I just know BMX stuff. Next up, we got a video called Area Codes Episode 1 from Hammer and Nails Festival. This was really, really awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I have no idea who, where's it at? This lady is. Thanks for tuning in, Tech 6. Get your adulting done. I don't know who she is or what she does in life. I'm assuming it's to do with tattooing because she said she didn't know anything about BMX, and then she used like a grinder, not sawzall, Dremel type tool to carve into a Felix frame and give it to him. But this is covering Hammer and Nails Fest, which is Felix Prangenberg's festival that goes on in Germany. And this was an awesome look at it from somebody who isn't a BMX rider, which made it really great because she's going around asking Felix questions about the event, talking to Jordan Godwin about the event, and it made it like a look into this thing that other people could tune into and learn from in a really cool way. I definitely enjoyed this, and I didn't realize that Hammer and Nails Fest was like Felix Prangenberg's deal and how big of a thing it actually is. It looked like it was a really great turnout, and I hope to just see that grow because bringing hardcore music and BMX together for an event, and those communities, which are both super tight knit within each other. I did a podcast with Matt Copeland about specifically that years ago, but bringing those together and bringing those communities together more and more over time could just make for a bigger and even more awesome event to bring more people together. It's pretty awesome. Alan said, wow. I'm assuming that was replying to saying, if you want to see a cripple walk, watch Travis walk at Race. I'm sorry. Bad joke. So next is a video from Substrata, which if you are a fan of BMX trails and you're not subscribed to Substrata, then what are you doing? Because this video and their channel is just cinematic BMX trails, and it's so well done. We need some emotes for Brant. There are emotes for me. I got my own one. See, look, send it. Me with a bandana, me with the nowhere bars, and then me with a cool face with the nowhere bars. See, Rex already got it there. I don't know how to get out of what I just did, but that's okay. So this video is like a 20-minute long one. Is this Canada's undiscovered dirt jump heaven? It looks like it went to some film festivals or something. It's so rad. So if you're a fan of trails, you just got to check these out, because I don't know how many other people other than like Ryan Navazio. There's a couple people right now that are doing like super high production value BMX trails stuff, but I think those two might be one of the only two. Maybe there's others here and there that pop up, but they've been consistent and it's been awesome to watch. We got 75 people tuned in. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate ya. Those videos were sick. Emojis, freestyle. That was the emoji that I forgot. Next, we have a longer video even yet. So if you didn't get enough with a 20-minute trails video, here we have Girlhood Raw from Vans UK or Europe. From Vans Europe, sorry. Augustin, what's up, man? 80 people in here now. Thank you guys for tuning in. So this is a 51 video. 51 minutes, 51 second long video. That is the raw version of the Girlhood video that came out recently. So check that out if you want an even longer video to watch this week. And shout out to the Bloom BMX, because I need a Little Devil emoji. I need Little Devil to advertise on my channel before I can make an emoji for them. But I appreciate the fact that Little Devil is still around, and I appreciate Derek for, he sent me this hat and a couple other hats. Thank you. The amount of girls going wild in the streets is so awesome to see, and I think it's only gonna get better from here. The riding level and the amount, it's just, it can only go up, I think. So shout out to the Bloom Women's Weekend at Ray's going down. Currently right now is the actual event, and then the rest of the weekend everybody will be in town having a good time riding at Ray's. I'm excited to head up there tomorrow. So moving on from there, we've got the podcast from this week. They got a great feature in the newest Dig mag as well. That's awesome. So Dig BMX 2024 year-end book is going out currently. Podcasts from this week. We've got Vinny Salmon on the Knode Nose podcast. This one is just under an hour and 40 minutes. So if you want to get to know Vinny Salmon, check this one out. And this one made me feel really dumb. I'm not going to lie. I've been saying this dude's name wrong for ever. For years and years and years. And I am sorry. I don't know how to pronounce names unless I hear them. And when I heard Dennis say Murray Lobser, I think that's how he said it. Hold on. We need to... Yeah. Real quick.
Murray Lobster, thanks for coming.
Murray Lobster. I'm an idiot. And you can cap that, clip it. I don't care. I know I'm an idiot. But Murray Loebser will never be mispronounced again on this channel. Absolutely shreds. So incredible of a rider. But, shout out and thank you to Keggy13 said, tree fitty. I'm going to need to buy a tree fitter. And it was about that time that I realized that Girl Scout was a great big crustacean from the late Paleozoic era. If you know what that's from, you're awesome. If you don't, figure it out. Keggy is the one who designed this week's thumbnail, which I am super stoked about. But, dude shreds. He's on Unclicked for just under an hour and 40 minutes as well. And you can check that out where they talk about visa challenges, getting sponsored by Red Bull, Moorebmx, events in South Africa, Common Crew, first BMX sponsor, BMX in South Africa, video parts, 40 years of Odyssey. Yo, what are all those emojis? Radioactive? What's radioactive? Uh-oh. Oh, it's gone now. Damn Loch Ness Monster. I said, damn it, Loch Ness Monster, leave my family alone. Talk about 40 years of Odyssey, cultural divides and integration, traveling, and surfing. I always wanted to go surfing. Check it out. Then we've had on my channel, on my podcast, I talked to Matt Bischoff, aka The Beard, aka the guy behind Failure Bikes. He took over Snafu, and he was also on Survivor. We had an awesome conversation. Honestly, it was so good. I really hadn't talked to Matt a ton other than when we went out to dinner after we all rode Rays that one weekend. And so, me being me, the dingus who didn't watch videos or really know much about BMX until I learned it from those people, I didn't know a lot, and it was really cool to hear from him and learn kind of his story in BMX, as well as him talking as an entrepreneur, a business owner, and things of that nature. And it was just super good. Yo, Rod Fountain just sent in, what is that? 2 quid, 2 pounds. How do I say it correctly? I'm even going to put it correctly in this description thingy here. Thanks for the news. Thanks for the super, man. Whoa, just Mick here just sent in 5 gifted. I've never even... Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm going to put you right here next to the Karinsky fam. I might have to get rid of some spaces in your name. But 5 gifted. Yep, I got to start getting rid of last names. I'm sorry, people, but you've been so supportive that I got to get rid of the names to bring it back. Thank you, though. Seriously. I appreciate that. Yes, quid is good. All I can think of when I hear the word quid now is that girl who's super mad about ice creams and chewing gum being 9 quid. You just have to watch it. Hardcore Lurker. Love the show, though. I appreciate it. Style and Switch, you missed a lot. But this podcast went so well. Matt is an awesome dude, and he's excited to get even more, or get back into BMX even more in 2025. So check it out. Karinsky, that was a great interview. Super insightful. I thought so too, and it was cool to talk to him because he's been kind of out of the BMX industry and bubble for a bit now. It was cool to talk to him about failure and adding riders like Harry Mayne at the peak of when Harry Mayne was at the most popular, and to hear some of the thought process behind that and things of that nature. It was really good. Ohio stays reliable, aka too damn cold right now. So check that podcast out. And before we talk about the Moorebmx hashtag, let's talk about the events going on in BMX this month. That ice cream girl was angry. Quit is like Buck, just slang all Brits know. Okay, I didn't know it wasn't an official thing. Oops. I gotta know, is hydrogen water a gimmick? I only drink it because I didn't have to buy this bottle. It was a gift. But I don't know. Anyways, the event's going on in BMX this month. We turn to Time BMX for that. Somehow, if you people don't know, I say it every week, so I don't know how you could possibly not know about this app, but it is a social media where you can post videos and link your favorite skate parks and pump tracks and bike parks and things. You can see Worcester Skate Park. And not only that, but it's also a skate park, bike park, pump track, bike shop atlas with a map on it. And it's got this events feed here where we can go into freestyle and talk about what's going on for the rest of this month. So today, Women's Weekend at Ray's. We already talked about that. The men are not allowed to ride Ray's until after 4 p.m. today. I think if they kept going the way they used to, maybe they made the women's bathroom big enough to not have to kick us out of our bathroom and make us use porta pots. But in the past, the women got to take over both bathrooms and we had to use porta pots for Women's Weekend. So that's going on. Then tomorrow, there's 2 other events going on in Ohio as well. We have a Gals Day at Changa and Flatland Jam where women get in for like free or something all day. Let me make sure I get this right. I don't want to be wrong here. Gals $5 admission. See, there you go. Then the Flatland Jam is a special event that's going on as well tomorrow. So that's at Changa. Then the Arctic Blast at Wedgwood. So there's a jam at Wedgwood as well. Lots of stuff going on. There's 3 stalls. Oh, Victoria on my account. There's 3 stalls in the women's bathroom at Ray's now. Good to know. Too funny. So, also this weekend, we have 2 other events going on in the world. One in Paraguay. It's the Paraguayan National Championship. And the Australian National Championship. Both going down tomorrow. Australia's is probably happening now because they're like a whole half a day ahead of us. Then the Bruce BMX Foundation after school program is a thing that Nick Bruce organizes, gets a couple coaches together, and they just help out the younger riders that all show up for this event. I was at Ray's on Wednesday for this one. It was really awesome to see it. I was in there for a bit, and then the weather was supposed to come in, so I was like, I should probably get out of here, just in case the ice storm gets bad. But it was cool to see every single younger kid was on like a legit 16 or 18 inch. I think they were mostly 16s, but a legit kids BMX bike. And what I was watching, they were coaching them to jump over one of the foam blocks from the foam pit out of a wedge. And some of these really young kids were getting over it. And it was cool to watch and seeing how Nick was working with them. And then this kid, Will Rosby, who's another, he's a kid too. I don't even think he can drive yet. He was there helping coach these kids. And it was an all around cool experience that they do, I think, every Wednesday. Nick said they might take next Wednesday off to do one off week and then bring it back. But they've been doing it consistently every Wednesday, and it seems like it's been awesome. So then next weekend, we have BMX Triple Challenge Round 3. This is in Arlington, Texas. So is there only 3 rounds, or is this the final? Oh, let's see. It doesn't say whether or not it's the final, but Will can drive nowadays. Oh my God, Will's 16. Holy cow, that's crazy. I remember Will when the only trick he could do was a rocket manual across the pyramid, and I put him in a video a long time ago. It's always cool when you see younger kids like that sticking with BMX even through being able to drive, like Will, and hopefully a bunch of these younger kids that are in this Bruce BMX after school thing. So then also next weekend is the Iggy Flatland Jam in Canada, the Off the Couch Jam in Australia, the 26th Bruce BMX Foundation after school program, then the Ultimate X Cape Escape. I think that's what Alt X stands for. It is the final stop of the Triple Challenge. There you go. So Arlington stop is the last one. A winner champion will be crowned, and I believe Huck Karinsky might even be there. Pretty awesome. So Ultimate X Cape Escape in South Africa is going down the 28th of February. Will certainly progressed so much these past 2 years. Yeah, he's gotten so good. Oh, I forgot. I can't close time yet. We got to bring up somewhere on the map. So I saw one person said something about a location to bring up, but I feel like you usually are first, Rex. So I want to give somebody else a chance. We have the Time BMX app map. Anybody who's the first person to say an intriguing part of the world to bring up the closest skate park in, I will bring it up. So I will veto you if it's something not intriguing or exotic. Estonia. That's intriguing and exotic. Champion BMX wins this week, and I gotta figure out how to find Estonia. I feel like I'm getting close. South of France, Bushy Park in Dublin, skate park in a church, Upper Peninsula. I gotta find Estonia on a map. So it's just under Finland. Where's that at? Zoom out. Sweden and Norway. I see. So the UK is here. It's up here. The Baltic Sea is here. And Estonia is there. And there is Tallinn. Let's see what is nearby. Simple Sesh is going down next month, maybe? We'll have to check the events. I'm zooming in. The closest one to the Tallinn Square is this one. Canudi Skate Park. Yo, prefab skate park with a 4-foot double coping spine. I am in. I could ride this skate park all month. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That's my kind of park right there. And wait a second. There's like a concrete bank that you could ride right there too, with a concrete ledge. There's some stuff to be done here. While we're here though, real quick, let's pull up this other one. Just to see what Tallinn has to offer. Rula Park. Don't forget. Oh, good call, Alexander Domke. Somebody gift that man membership. I wish you could do it intentionally, but he just reminded me of something going on next weekend at Ray's, the 22nd. So Saturday, and he said the 23rd too, but the main thing is Saturday, the 22nd at Ray's is Profile Day. So Profile is going to have a whole bunch of riders there. I'll make sure I bring it up before we end the stream, but Rula Park, small little park with a little metal thingy and a ledge, a little kicker, sculpture looking deal to ride in the background. Looks all right. I mean, you could have fun there. Probably wouldn't spend your whole day there. You'd ride from one of these parks to the other because they're not far apart at all. But yeah, Time BMX, good for a lot of stuff. They can just build can they just build a Raise in every state, please? Man, I wish they could. I really do. So we'll get to the more BMXs, but I want to bring up this profile thing real quick so we can make sure that we talk about it. I think they have a post with their flyer. If they don't, somebody will have it. Oh, come on. Where's it at? Would it be at Ray's Instagram? Oh, no. It's not on here. So many riders are going to be there. I think Mark Mulville. Hopefully. I'm just trying to find somebody who has it in their account or in their page. I know it was in stories recently. Does anybody know who had it on their Instagram? It went out like yesterday and the day before. Dang it. I don't know how to find it now, but it's happening. Oh, events? Maybe. They posted a flyer on their Facebook. Ah. Okay, they haven't updated that. I don't see a post on the profile Instagram page. I'll check Facebook. That's fine. I'll bring it in here. Profile racing. Come on. Where you at? Oh, there it is. All right, so this isn't even actually all of the riders, but this will give you the gist of things. So let me close this real quick. Paul Rad, Casey Hallahan, Nate Hallahan, Lucas Hallahan, Johnny Del Balso, Matt Copeland, Shane Leeper, all the Hallahans. I can't remember if I said them all. Shane Hallahan too, Dylan Kakowski, Corey Faust, Alex Tate, Billy Woodfin as well. It's going to be a packed house for Profile Day. It's going to be fun. Paul shared it too. Let me see. Did he share it to his actual Instagram? No, it was just far enough out that it's not in anybody's stories anymore. That's okay. We'll bring up some more BMX hashtag stuff now. Boom. This one is the first one here. Huck Karinsky conquering a massive gap at Ray's. So good. This kid, he will never cease to amaze me. The stuff that this kid can do. Killing it. So, there's Huck absolutely shredding. Let's see what else is on here. I see a Jeff Mead post that's new on my phone. So I'll bring that up for if it's not on here. There it is. So here's the thing. If you use Moorebmx on here, I can bring up your posts and talk about them in the news. And that is awesome. Cousin Jeff. Jeff kills it. Any others in here? Yo, it seems like it brings up more and more the more we get in there. Is this a new one? Nope, that's 21 weeks ago, but it used it. Shout out to Kyler Anderson. He's in the chat. Jeff Mead. Let's see. This one's new. 6 minutes ago new. Backyard park built in the middle of winter? I think yes. Dang, look at that setup too. This park looks awesome. It's a big quarter. That's super cool. Love to see that. So you just have to put hashtag then more BMX. It's right here. You can see it right there. And Instagram sucks, so sometimes it doesn't bring them up, but it usually does. This is cool. 73 friends an hour after the show started. That's pretty cool. That is amazing. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. We are a big friend group. Well, 68 now. Yeah, they go up and down and up and down. It happens. So, more BMX tag on my phone. Is this new? Nope. Talked about that last week. There's an old one of Huck. Is this one new? Nope. Vulgar BMX does use the tag lots though. So it looks like these are mostly the same this time. Sometimes they're not though. Oh, there's a new one. Keggy. With a little silliness going on there. Early morning laps. Can't wait for warmer weather. Nice little tabe action on the hip. That would be scary. I could see the dampness on the ramp still. Yes, correct, Style and Switch. Yo, my nose will not stop itching. If you're playing the every time Brant touches his face drinking game, you are drunk. So, thank you to Keggy for continuing to make the thumbnails. I mean, can we just, for a minute, admire this? Like, come on. That is hilarious. Put in Born to Brant. Put the BTM frame on there. Made BMX Cupid for the BMX news thing. He just does a really good job. Your nose is red like Rudolph's. Man, I don't know why, but sometimes in the news it just starts to itch. Let's see. I see a message here. Let me make sure it's not anything. The BMX trailer. All right. There's nothing self-incriminating here. Aaron Moravik just sent me a picture of the father-son fit builds. Look at that. Green hubs, green components, green sprocket and stem on this one. Looks good. That fit sticker is sick. Then the BMX trailer. Them gains though. Keggy gives you wings. True. BMX trailer here showing truing stand, tool setup, the park tool stand, and a fan. Scotty Kramer stand with Scotty from the kitchen. That is rad. And no stupid people are allowed. All right. All right. Pretty cool. So, with that being said, if I have no more messages, that's the news for this week, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned in future videos where I'm going to be trying to use this flash to take legit BMX pictures at Ray's. I cannot wait. Thank you all for the support. Is there a date for the Eddie Roman interview? We are supposed to record February 28th. So, provided that doesn't change, that's going to be the date. And thank you to the Karinsky fam for the gifted members, Just Mick here for the gifted members, Aaron Moravik for the super chat, Champion BMX for the super chat, Old Fat Guy BMX, Steve N, Keggy, Ohio MTB, and Rod Fountain, all for the super chats. Kevin Zuba can't wait to get flashed by me later, and I can't wait to do the flashing. Thank you guys, and we'll be back next Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, live, same time, same place. We'll see you there.